All right, I'm back. I'm not playing the intro because this is part 2 of the same podcast that I've been doing since 10 o'clock. So for 44 minutes, we've been talking about how the Patriots can improve. The Patriots have lost. I don't want to say credibility, but when you think about it, you know, there's talent on the board. You don't have, I'm sorry, I don't mean to keep bringing it up, but you don't have Brady here. You can't keep trading out of the first round. You can't say, okay, I'm going to, not have coordinators. Because Mac Jones isn't Tom Brady. No one is Tom Brady. Okay? But he's got to have coaching. He's got to have a team. He's got to have players. I don't understand why there were 2 cornerbacks on the board and they just let him go. Kyer Elam and the other guy. The Chiefs guy. Figured out his name already. That's how much I know about college football. And Tony Maz just tweeted, clearly Bill Belichick believes talent is overrated. Yeah, because you know why he believes talent is overrated, Maz? I know you probably won't hear this, it's okay. You know why he believes it? Because he thinks he's above it all. He does. He thinks he's above it all. Because he's won 6 Super Bowls with Tom Brady. And it all comes back to Brady because it does. It does. It all comes back to Tom. He's the reason that you got out of games, that you didn't have to fill holes in the draft. Since 2017, they've had bad drafts. In 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, they hit. They hit last year because they really had no choice. Because they needed a quarterback. And they hit. They could hit with Christian Barmore. Now this year, you have talent on the board. You have the Jets getting better. You have the Bills getting better. We'll trade out. We'll trade back. It's okay. We're good. How are you good? You're not good. You're not good. You're not the same team you were 10 years ago or 5 years ago. You're not. You're a different team now. They have to stop thinking. Belichick has to stop thinking that he is the same, that the mindset of we're good, we'll figure it out. He's got to stop thinking that because he's going to lose. He's going to lose. Mac isn't there yet in his development. He's a great player. He's a great guy. He's not there yet in his development. He'll never be where Brady was, but he's not there to carry you through games yet. He's not there to win you games yet. He'll get there this year if you get him players, like Joe Burrow got players. Look what the Bengals did for Joe Burrow. Look at what the Bengals did. Do you ever see them trading out of the first round? No. They drafted his fucking teammate from college, and they went to the effing Super Bowl. They lost, but they still went to the Super Bowl. That's what Max should be going towards. That's what the Patriots should be going towards. They should be saying, all right, we got a second-year quarterback. Look, Patrick Mahomes, like I said in the first part of the show, went to the Super Bowl second year and won. Burrow went to the Super Bowl and lost, but he still went. And you can take that leadership role too. And Mac has done that. But they got him talent. They got him receivers. If you don't get him talent, or if you don't build around your team, and you just let defensive cornerbacks go to your division rival, Kyer Elam, for example, from Florida, which the Patriots should have gotten, they're fucking loaded, the Bills. Von Miller's going to be fucking running through that offensive line. You lost Ted Karras, you lost Shaq Mason, you got Trent Brown and Isaiah Wynn, or Isaiah Lose. Isaiah Lose. That's what you got. Michael Owenu, average, right? Offensive line's garbage. Now sometimes, like the Bengals' offensive line is garbage too, but he has talent. I'm not going to say the Patriots don't have talent receiver. They got Bourne, they have Parker. Parker's injury prone. Nelson Aguilar, maybe he'll get better. You still need that young rookie guy. You still need him. If they trade out of this first round, I am going to say goodnight. I'll talk to you tomorrow, and I'm going to warn you not to listen to sports radio tomorrow, especially if you don't want to hear it. I wouldn't listen to 98.5 The Sports Hub. Preferably Felger and Mass. I mean, they're good. It's my favorite show, but, they're going to be all over it. So, especially if he doesn't do anything. Oh, my God. They're going to be all over it. So, I don't know. But the way it's going, it doesn't look good. So, the Ravens are picking now. They're on pick 25. The Patriots are at 29. It's 10:51. Now we're over the point where the Patriots were going to pick. They were supposed to pick at 10:50. Now it's over. All right. I don't know. It doesn't look too good, though. At the moment. All right. So we're at pick 25. The Tennessee Titans are on the clock. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are next. Then it's the Green Bay Packers. Then it's the Patriots who only trade out. And I'm sure Mac Rowe or Bill Belichick, probably Mac Rowe, will speak to the media tonight at 11:45. I'll be sleeping. And he'll say absolutely nothing and be a robot and talk and praise Bill. Because that's what it is. And this is why it's good to have an outside voice come in and say, okay, this is what we should do. What do you think? Something like that, instead of what's going on right now. It's just family, it's just friends, it's, people that are going to praise Bill and not criticize him or not say, bring new ideas. They're not. They're going to bow down to him because he's won so much, and I get it, but again, he can have a different voice in the draft room or whatever. That's okay. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. So, all right. Looks like the Jets. Looks like there was a trade again. Looks like the Jets are on the clock again. Oh, man. The Jets are now on the clock. Again, all of these teams, the Jets have 3 picks in this fucking first round. This is the 3rd time they're picking. The Jets could be better than you. Hello? I'm not saying they will. I'm just saying. This is the 3rd pick. Maybe not. Don't listen to Fred Toucher tomorrow either on Toucher and Rich. Because he'll start talking about how the Jets are going to be better than the Patriots. That's not good. But and then there's the flip side. Nobody really knows if these guys can play, right? Nobody knows if these guys are going to actually be good that are drafted in the first round. I mean, Tom Brady was drafted in the 6th round. So, it is what it is. All right, so the Jets pick is in. And they selected defensive end Jermaine Johnson. Oh, boy. Again, the Jets have gotten better tonight, technically. I think they drafted Evan Neal. Now Jermaine Johnson. They drafted this other guy. They drafted the Jets. This is their 3rd pick, and then they drafted the Sauce guy. Sauce, whatever his name is. What's his name? Again, the college game for me is I don't know the college. I'm not going to pretend I know the college game. I don't. So, I don't. But the Jets this is like their 3rd pick though. All right. So Mark Daniels just tweeted 2 picks to go before the Patriots are up. Hopefully the still available is a defensive back, Dax Hill, linebacker Nakobe Dean, linebacker Devin Lloyd, defensive lineman Devontae Wyatt, cornerback Andrew Booth, cornerback Kyler Gordon, defensive end George Clarf, I can't pronounce that last name, defensive tackle Travis Jones, and offensive tackle Brashad Rahman, not Perriman, my bad. I would say, if I'm going to guess, they should probably take linebacker Nakobe Dean. That's just my guess of who's out there. But in my thing is, I think they're going to draft out of the first round and call it a night and pick tomorrow, as they watch the rest of their fucking division get better. So that's my opinion, and it's almost 11 o'clock. Oh boy. And the Jaguars have traded up to 27. Yeah, the Jets are really crushing this draft tonight because of the fact that, again, they realize, what they realize, the Jets and the Bills and the Dolphins, what they fucking realize, and again, this all ties back to Tom, they say, okay, now we can go back to the Patriots. We can beat the Patriots because they don't have Tom anymore. So we can go, it doesn't matter if they drafted a quarterback in the first round, we're going to be all in, and now the AFC East is ours. That's what the Bills are saying, that's what the Jets are saying, and that's what the Dolphins are saying, and it's proving that now. The Bills have proved it last year. The Dolphins are trying to prove it. I think the Dolphins were 2-0 against New England, and now the Jets are proving it. I'm telling you tomorrow morning, across the board, it's going to be the Patriots are going to be last in the AFC East because the Jets have gotten better, the Bills are better, and the Dolphins are getting better. Because all of these teams now realize the Patriots don't have the quarterback anymore. So we can beat them. We can beat them. We're not afraid of them anymore. That's what the Jets are saying tonight. And the Bills have already said it. And Miami knows they can beat New England. This draft tonight is not good for the Patriots. It's not good. Because all of these teams aren't afraid of them anymore. Because they know they can fucking beat them. They know they can go in there and beat. They don't care. The Jets had to get better. They have Zach Wilson, but they had to get better. And they had 3 picks in the first round. The Jets won this draft tonight. The Jets have won night 1. And the Bills selected a quarterback, Kyrie Elam. What'd you do? Trade it back. Hello? Trade it back. What? This is what the Patriots did tonight. This is what the Patriots did. That's what the Patriots did tonight. Dial tone. Dial tone NFL draft night 1. Dial tone. Hey, Bill, what do you think about the Jets picking 3 players in the first round and the Buffalo Bills, the Jets picking 3 players in the first round, and the Buffalo Bills getting Kyrie Elam? You going to do something? No. Dial tone. Dial tone NFL draft because it was a dial tone off season for this team. Oh boy. All right. Wow. So the Jets selected Sauce Gardner, Garrett Wilson, and Jermaine Johnson from Jeff Howe. The Jets had a hell of a night. The Jets won the night. And the Bills got their cornerback, Kyrie Elam. What did the Patriots do? I'm going to keep saying it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. The Jets just got better than the Patriots. They might have just passed you in the fucking AFC East. Oh, God. I know it's kind of early to say that, but it's just... As of right now, the Jets have passed the Patriots. So. Two picks away and to only trade back. I'm going to say goodnight. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Again, the reason the Jets and the Bills and the Dolphins aren't scared anymore is because they know they can beat the Patriots. They know it because they don't have Tom to save the day, to pull the game out of his ass. Because that's what he did all the time. He pulled the game out of his ass. He did. And he did it in fucking Tampa. He did it in the NFC Championship game. And they almost fucking won it. They almost won it. He almost pulled the game out of his ass. He was down like 28-3 against the Rams, dude. Like, come on. It's like, you know what? No wonder why Tom wants to keep playing. He probably would. He even said, I could play the 50. I probably won't, but I probably could. You know why? Because he knows he can't. Because he knows the conference sucks and the NFC, and it's just he's that good. He knows he's that good. He won't say it publicly, but he knows he's that good. He knows he can pull games out of his ass. That's why he fired Bruce Arians. They need to hurry up with this fucking... Hurry up. Jesus. 11:03. You gotta be kidding me. Oh my God. There's gonna be a lot of angry people tomorrow, let me tell you. Oh boy. Alright. Yeah. This was fun though. Oops. This was a fun hour. Over an hour. All right. So the Patriots are... at pick 29 for now. Until they're not. So, let's see. All right. So Green Bay's next, and then it's New England, and then I'm going to bed. So hurry up. This is fun though. I'll try and do this again tomorrow. Oh, Evan Neal went to the Giants. I thought the Patriots. The Giants did good tonight too. The New York teams did good tonight. It's kind of a switch. Normally, New York teams don't do well. The Jets and the Giants specifically. All right, so the Patriots are on the clock, and they better pick someone. So, back on the clock. The New England Patriots just tweeted. Green Bay Packers picked, so the Patriots are now on the clock. And... Packers took a defensive tackle, Devontae White, at 28. "51 minutes ago, they were on the clock, the Patriots. Jesus Christ. All right. I think they're going to trade out of the first round. So, we'll see. They just picked at 10, 20. We would fucking... Jesus. All right. So, again, there's a lot of players left that they could get. And I've been saying this for the last hour. Yeah, the Jets in the first round picked a cornerback, Sauce Gardner, wide receiver Garrett Wilson, and defensive end Jermaine Johnson. Cornerback, a receiver, and a defensive end. They helped Zach Wilson with the receiver, and they got some defensive guys. The Jets won day one, so that's just my opinion. And they probably just beat you in the fucking AFC East. They probably just passed you. They passed you, maybe. As of right now, they might have. And maybe the Patriots will draft John Mechie and it'll be all okay. But right now, it doesn't look good. So. So the players that are left is a Clemson cornerback, Andrew Booth, Purdue edge rusher, George. I'm reading from Henry McKenna. Purdue George, can't pronounce his last name. PSU edge rusher Arnold, can't pronounce his last name either. Georgia linebacker Nakobe Dean. Michigan safety Jax Hill. Washington quarterback Kyler Gorton. UConn defensive tackle Travis Jones. Georgia wide receiver George Pickens. WMU wide receiver Sky Moore. And Central Michigan offensive tackle Bernard Rahman. So I'm thinking if they get like Nakobe Dean, that would be good. Maybe. But again, not holding my breath, and they're probably going to trade out. So. We'll see. It's 11-12. So the Patriots are selecting a Cole Strange with the 29th pick in the 2022 NFL draft. And I have to be honest with you, I don't know who that is. Okay? And I gotta go look it up. So hold on 1 second. I'm not gonna pretend that I know who it is. Even Felger and Maz probably don't even know who Cole Strange is. They'll probably make fun of his fucking last name because he's Cole Strange. What the fuck is that? I'd rather have Smoke Monday. All right. Cole Strange. He's a center from Tennessee. He is. I gotta look him up. Cole Strange. He impressed at the Senior Bowl, drawing rave reviews for his strength of the attack. Then the 6'5", 307-pounder backed up his play with his physical attributes at the combine. He had the best broad jump among offensive linemen. Number 2 bench press reps. Don't really care about that. So he's an offensive lineman. He's a center, which is good, and you need that for Mac Jones. A 2-star defensive end recruit in high school, Knoxville. Strange has all the tools to be an impact player for an NFL team. His explosiveness and power off the ball, coupled with athleticism, makes him a projected starter in the league. Okay, so he's a center. He can help Mac Jones, but David Andrews is also the center too, so maybe they'll move him. I'm not sure if he makes the team or not, but he's an offensive lineman, which is good. The Patriots do need someone to be on that offensive line, and it looks like they got someone to help with the offensive line because it's pretty bad right now. So they got to get younger. They got to get faster. All right. Let me see if I'm looking this up on the fly here. So let me just do a quick write-up on Cole Strange before I call it a night. Hold on. If my computer loads. Cole. So the Patriots got Cole Strange. He's 6'5", 305 pounds. Craig Bedard has tweeted McGinn had him with a 2-3 grade, trying to make him a Logan Mankins pick again. I don't know. This was early for this guy. That's the early reaction from Greg Bedard. So Cole Strange, offensive lineman, from Mark Daniels with the 29th pick. The Patriots got Cole Strange. I mocked him to the Patriots in the 3rd round, but it still counts. Strange was one of the best athletic fits at guard for the Patriots in this draft. He started 42 games at left tackle, 1 at center and 1 at left tackle. He was also very good at the Senior Bowl. The Pats also went to his pro day. With Strange, the Patriots clearly feel they have a starting guard on day 1. That was their biggest need after trading Shaq Mason and losing Ted Karras. Protect Mac Jones first and foremost. So it's key that they want to protect Mac Jones, and I get that. So this guy, Cole Strange, can probably fill the roles of either Shaq Mason and or Ted Karras. So that's going to conclude day 1 of the NFL draft. It is 11:17. I am going to call it a night. I'm going to go to bed. And I will be back doing this again tomorrow night, probably around, hopefully earlier than tonight, earlier than tonight. I was hoping it was going to be an early night. Obviously it wasn't. Hope you guys all have a good night. Go Pats, and enjoy the rest of the draft.